Welcome to Review Nation. Today, guys, I am reviewing Grimah, Intricacies of Bode. This is a black metal band. They released this black metal album on January 3rd, 2020, and all I can say, this is the best black metal album of this year so far, and it's contended to be an album of the year. If you haven't checked this band out, Grimah are such an interesting band. Now, they do sound a bit like Magua, but they also got their own sound, and I love it. Like I said, Grimah are a black metal band, but they're a very different black metal band. So they provide a different atmosphere throughout the listener's journey. It's such a very mysterious album. The lyrics is about nihilistic approaches, so this isn't a satanic album, and I love the lyrics overall. The lyrics are so damn interesting as well. But yeah, this is about an individual or one person's thoughts that are trying to figure out what the universe is about and how things can change. It's all about your thoughts from deep inside and all about understanding the meaning of life. This is all about nihilism as well, and what you may not believe and what you could believe, and I love that. So I feel this is definitely a concept album. It's a concept themed album. His vocals are fantastic. Now I believe there are two members very similar to Magua. One does vocal, one does guitar, bass, and the other one just does drums or something like that. So let's start off with the album, Vacuous Trip. Such an interesting song this is. It's an instrumental. It's about 1:30 long. I love the drawing of the guitars along with the chord progression. Get some nice drumming throughout the song. It's just an atmospheric way to start off the album. Then it leads on to Blaze Against Grime. First of all, it kicks off with blast beats. Blast beats that incorporate that really awesome guitar melody, that nice guitar riff, the tremolo moments. Lead on to those really dynamic and terrifying vocals you get throughout this album. They're not black metal shrieks or anything like that. They're just really deep, demonic vocals. You really start to question, whoa, what am I getting myself into? And I just love that. And the bass is quite prominent throughout this song. You can really hear some nice bass licks. Overall moments of the drumming as well. There are some really nice drum fills. It's just an intense song. One of the heaviest songs off the album. Very cool song to kick off the album. Leads on to Thus Spake the Stone. What an amazing song this is. Again, nihilism, and I love the lyrics overall and the interpretation of and what causes death and what leads on to death and the obstacles in your life. And I just love the overall lyrics on this. It's just so damn interesting. But not to mention the drum work throughout this song and a nice little tapping on the cymbals and nice little accents as well that provide that amazing element of surprise, and not to mention that snare. The snare sounds fantastic. The nice blast beats throughout the song, and his vocal work is just fantastic. But throughout the conclusion of the song, you get a really nice quick guitar solo which just escalates the song to the next level. It feels quite atmospheric, feels very atmospheric, feels very majestic and quite melodic. The tremolo picking you get throughout this song, this really gives you a sort of mayhem vibe. I swear they've got some inspiration from that album. I just love the tremolos on this song. So number 4 is The Veiled by Blossom's Essence, and I really enjoy this song. Now I love the slow build up of this song and how energetic and aggressive it gets throughout as the song progresses. And you finally get some blast beats throughout the middle of the song. Some really nice guitar work. The guitar work is absolutely fantastic. The vocals are again fantastic. This is a really enjoyable song, but I feel it's probably one of the weakest songs off the album. Like this is another 8-minute song. It's quite a long song. It's quite progressive as well, and there's some different time signatures throughout the song. And again, it's another enjoyable song by Grimah. So number 5 is Facade of Futile Reflections. Now, such an interesting song this is. Again, it's a very good song. I love the vocal work, awesome drumming. The drums are fantastic on this song. The nice tone of the snare. It takes a while for me to really get into this song. And I feel that these two songs are probably the weakest songs. Veiled by Blossom's Essence and Facade of Futile Reflections are probably the two weakest songs off the album, but not for a long shot. Like, these are still great songs. This song's another long song. It's about 8 minutes. They're not really trying something different. Probably why it's one of my two weakest songs, but it's still a very strong album. Okay, so then to tie up the whole album is Pendula di Agonia y Desden. That's how you pronounce it. Like, the lyrics are not in English, so it's really hard to understand, but I'm saying it's going to be about nihilism again. This song has everything. It's got awesome tremolos, awesome guitar riffs, some amazing drumming, but the vocals are amazing as well, and you get this sort of organ part throughout the conclusion of the song, and just the overall build up. The blast beats are fantastic. This song's about 10 minutes, the longest song off the album, and it's a great concluder to the album. I absolutely love it. And it's the overall atmosphere they provide throughout this song. Just one of the best songs off the album. So yeah, Grimah, Intricacies of Bowed Wisdom is definitely one of the best black metal albums I've checked out this year. This album was released on 3rd of January 2020, and it's a great way to kick off the black metal scene for this year, and I absolutely loved it. I really did, and I love the vocal work, and I love the guitar work, and the really nice guitar moments you're getting throughout this. It's such a really well-balanced album. This album's about 40 minutes. It really packs a punch. It's really got some strong elements, and it's also got some weaknesses as well, especially those two songs I mentioned. Yeah, but for Grimah, Intricacies of Bowed Wisdom, I'd probably give this a solid 8 out of 10 maybe. It is such an enjoyable album. It really is. Fun black metal album it is. It's very fun and I love it. I absolutely love the drumming. The drumming is spectacular on this album, especially the nice little accents you get throughout some of these songs. But yeah, guys, comment below what you thought about this album. Link will be in the description for Grimah's album as well. And comment below what you thought about this review. Subscribe if you want, and I will see you in